Hello everyone. Here's my review of Seafoam. Seafoam, I'll say this right off the bat, Seafoam was a major lifesaver, or rather a $500 saver, because I went to the mechanic, and of course I recommended I get the carbs cleaned, and they weren't wrong, because I had this problem where the engine was revving high. So once the engine was hot, it was revving high. Couldn't figure out why. The mechanic took a quick look at it and said, yeah, it's the carbs, you got to get cleaned. So I'm like, okay, I don't have $500 right now that I want to spend on getting the carbs cleaned, and I'm not going to take it apart and spend a whole day. Or, I've never done it before either. It would take me forever to figure it out, besides the tools I would also have to buy to get it. So fuck that. I decided I wanted to try Seafoam because I heard a lot of really good things about it. Checked online, lots of really good reviews. And so I went and got some Seafoam, a can of Seafoam, a Canadian Tire, so I could give it a go. Now, the thing with Seafoam is you're going to hear lots of stuff from different people. Like I said, I've seen lots of really good reviews, but I've also seen lots of people who haven't even tried the product talking about how it's going to mess up your carbs or whatever. It's gonna burn up this or that. But it's bullshit. I used the entire can of Seafoam in my engine, and I've seen some people who they'll empty out the carbs and they'll start getting fancy with it. All I did is I siphoned out the gas from the tank. I just got a hose as pictured, and I got a gas can and I siphoned out the gas, most of it except for what was left in the reserve tank, and I dumped the whole can of Seafoam into the tank, and then I just started it up and started running it until I started getting all the white smoke coming out. That's just the Seafoam burning up, which is all good. Then I left it overnight, went back the next day, and started burning out again, and went for a ride so I could actually really rev up the engine and launch all that shit out of there. So after riding around for about half an hour, 45 minutes, bike started running better, and I filled it up with regular gas again to start getting the Seafoam filtered out. Running low on gas anyways at that point. And it made a night and day difference. The high revving that I was getting when the engine was hot stopped completely. And all I had to do was make a little bit of an adjustment on the carb screw, and voila, it was done. It was perfect, revving perfectly. That $13 can of Seafoam saved me $500 in a mechanic's bill, or a whole day and a headache of doing it myself. Much easier. The whole thing's very easy. There's lots of different recommendations I've seen online for what to do, and I'm sure a lot of them work. But what I did, and because of the fact that my carbs were running so badly, I just dumped the whole can in. So there you go. Give it a shot. It will not harm your bike. You can use the whole can of Seafoam, especially depending on how bad the problem is. So give it a shot. If your carbs are running funny, if your bike's running funny, it is worth it, because you try a $13 can of Seafoam as opposed to either a headache or taking it to the mechanic and losing a whole bunch of money. Definitely worth it. So that's all for today. Until next time, stay strong.